Hello everyone and welcome today to a new take on Unite Review where I'm actually taking viewer submissions now. So of course, if you're interested in getting basically a free coaching session and yeah, maybe your video gets uploaded to YouTube as well, feel free, go join the Discord. Remember also like, sub, and leave a comment down below if you'd like your gameplay reviewed. So we've had this wonderful viewer, he's given us their gameplay and we're going to be able to find out what happened in this game and we're going to review it and see, what can they do better, what can they look to improve. I love it when people send their gameplays and we can look at analyzing it with, of course, the ballpoint pen. Now I'm going to show you this feature. I obviously love it. I love drawing on the map. It just makes you feel good and smart and funny and things. So alright, without further ado, let's review this Zoroark gameplay. So we're going to get into the game. I'm just going to turn the volume off. As this game is loading, and as we see right away, the team comps, we have Red or Shifu, we have Clefable, we have Trevin on the other team. Looks a bit annoying, and looks like we want to dive this Glaceon pretty much. It is orange ping, so you can't expect the most perfect gameplay. Sladrian getting into the game, and Fury Swipes to the wall. Okay, I don't think it's a Razor attack, but you can definitely weave an auto attack in there. And I guess we're not going to talk too much about the micro gameplay. We can talk more about the overall ideas and the macro movements. So okay, yep, just doing the boss, that's fine, all is good. And I want to see some panning now, because we want to know who's in the lanes and what they're doing. But already, we can go and pause and already look. We've gotten enough information to know what's happening in this game. So okay, when the pen is enabled, and there's an active editor. Okay, so you can see Tree and Shifu and an Eevee. Who's jungling? I don't even know. We'll don't know, but we know that, okay, Shifu's not jungling, so we should definitely gank that lane because it's going to be really weak. And we see there's no evade. So, okay, continue. Alright, this is fine. You probably want to puff it. Good, lane check. 2 lane checks in a row. 3 lane checks. Wow, very fast panning. That's part of the mobile advantage. Mobile diff, guys. And just another pan. So lots of good looks. Okay, and over here, just some autoing. Okay, we shouldn't get stunned by that, but that's just whatever. We can't be too mad about it, whatever, but we just don't get stunned. You can see the Zoro should be finished at 9:15. If it doesn't get stunned, then does everything perfectly. So, okay, alright. 9:05, that's unfortunate. 5 seconds are lost because the shape. And then now, we're seeing Shifu walk up. Most definitely, we've seen, okay, it's just waiting for the ballpoint pen to activate again. My goodness, it's not being very nice to me today, isn't it? But anyway, what we're seeing is the Clefable is pushing in and the bottom lane is asking for help. So, we're just understanding that, we might know that there might be a ganker here. Maybe we've seen them. Otherwise, we can only see Shifu. They're probably inhabiting this bush or the one past it. So, if we go into Shifu, what would be the next step? We have to go here, and then we'll just look at that there. So, we'll see what's happening. So, it's 9 minutes. We knew that our top lane is doing the back buff as well. Alright, okay. We're just looking around. We see Cinder in the lane. Cinder is the jungler. We know they're alone. We can dive this guy. The bees don't need to spawn. So this is definitely something we know there's free down bottom. I need to go do something. Okay. We should start off here. You want to go and you got to get the... Okay, I guess I didn't want to get into too much mechanics, but I love Zoroark. It's a 6... Go here. And which is the best angle? It's this angle, because then you can get the continuous back and forth from the big B, and you're not worrying about, being unable to angle onto this guy from here. There is this bounce you can look up, but we'll see. Okay, alright, and this should end up in a kill. Nice, very good. This is a good start to the game. Okay, we're getting the 22 score. Shifu doesn't go to contest. First thing you should look at here is going into the jungle. This 1 score, this 12 attack, it is good. It's not terrible, but yes, you should go into their jungle. Okay, we don't want to do this. No, don't do it. Okay, good. Well, okay. As you might remember from the pathing video guides, I'm just waiting for the pen up permanently. Okay, great. Now that the pen up is here. I love complaining at the pen up. We'll see. Imagine if we had gone to score from here. We know it's a Cinderace. Abuse the Cinderace. Poor little Cinderace. We beat him out all game, and we take his whole rotation and again come to mid. Instead, what's going to happen is this, guys. So instead, he went like this, right? Now he's going to have to do this, and then come back here. Now Cinder's going to meet him level 7 as well. Instead, he could have denied Cinder level 7 here. Sorry for assuming gender, of course. They could have just invaded Cinder, denied Cinder 7, get your own, and then come back here, and then do your buffer off rotation. See, but now instead, I reckon Cinder on our team is going to grief us. Could be anyway. Yup, and Cinder on our team is starting to grief us. Now we don't even get it. And yeah, you can see sort of where the problem lies in. Like, you know, trying to make plays like, oh, okay, I'm going to farm my jungle of cooldown, but I overstayed for a second. And then now my team punishes me for being here. Now I'm still going to hit 7, which is good. Even though Cinder's assisting me with all the buffs. But now, because of this usage, we're not going to have the abilities up. Okay, so this is like not necessarily a micro thing, or more of a macro, like a knowledge thing. Using abilities here at 8 of 5 is going to mean that when we walk here, Shadow Claw barely off cooldown, Feint Attack barely off cooldown. Like, we're going to have no Feint Attack right away on the bees. We're going to wait. Okay, but we do get it now, and then we should... Oh, okay. All right. What I want you to start doing is like, okay, I guess it's not a micro thing, but we should Shadow Claw onto them so we can get the reset. We should look for the knock-up, no? It's a very easy kills. And we're unable to get any kills because we don't get any Feint Attack resets and the Shadow Claw doesn't go off. But we should find something here. Okay, and the Cinder dies. And once again, I think this is like a target prioritization thing. You can see here the Cinder's on 1 health. And there's an ally here. If the ally auto-attacks once, we're okay. But if we ran here, we could probably get the 2 of them after. Doesn't get gravity until level 6. But yeah, okay, good. We can push onto the pad. Yes. Shadow Claw, yes. Nice. Good finish. Right, that's very good. Not bad. And 30 score, we break the pad. What do we need to do after we break the pad? Go to jungle. Start invading the jungle. Okay, we really need to invade jungle. You should be more aggressive. The enemy team should feel bothered by your lead. And they shouldn't feel like they should get to coast through. That's decent to set up the auto attack. But we could go in there, honestly. Like, what's stopping you from Shadow Claw ulting right there? That's definitely a fault. Like, right there. That would be a very nice play. You could probably just get a free lead. I mean, you don't need to ulti. It's a very for fun thing. But, you know, like, it's about striking fear into the hearts of opponents. Okay, this is just free for you. Okay, now Shadow Claw ulti. Okay, you want... Okay, ideally, when we do this, you want to Shadow Claw. My pen... Okay, it's taking 17 years. I'm just going to ignore it. You want to Shadow Claw and then ulti. It's just that simple. Shadow Claw, ulti, and then you're good. Big tick. Alrighty, okay. Damage going through, back, boom. Okay, this is fine. Just keep autoing it. When it gets to half, yeah, okay, now just go Feint Attack, Feint Attack, Feint Attack. Nice. That's fine. And now we want to go back to the jungle. And of course, we're winning really hard this game. This is really good. And Cinder, of course, is donating his time and experience to the buff. Oof. Okay, so just moving up. We take the red. That's fine. I'd say you want to hurry with this because you want to go into the middle. We have 4 tactical attack. I assume Focus Band is the last item. Another dash here is fine. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's okay. Now let's look. We want to look at where the fight is. What's happening in that fight? Like what... Oh, okay. So what we want to look at here is if I can get the pen tool on time. Pen tool loading. We want to look at what's happening in this fight and why should we join from here or from here. Like common flank formations. Also, we have 40 points. This timer 6 minutes. There's no jump pad. Is it just even... Is fighting them even worth it? Maybe I just dropped 40 bottom. It's all about counting. I can't see who's there. Okay, 4, 5. Ditch this fight. They're losers. There's no point. Like, you know, like, they're level 8s. I don't have Unite move. There's too many variables. They have gravity up. They might even be able to fight us. And we have no Unite moves. We have no Unite moves. They might be getting Unite moves. Think about all the consequences of losing this fight. Let's see if they lose it. Okay, we got Cinder for free. That's nice. We should be able to get 2 more for free. One guy goes down. No, see, in all this time, no objective, nothing is happening outside of fighting. Which is fine if you want to farm kills and stuff. Okay, we got this guy. I'm going to argue. Here, I love playing devil's advocate. Okay, we're waiting. Once again for the pen tool. It's just not loading today. Now, why didn't we score 40 here? Imagine. And then we run up and we just do the same thing. The team didn't need your help. Everyone ends up getting Unite moves, and Scissor died anyway. We scored a 40. That 40 might be the difference between winning and losing. There you go. Different type of play. You don't always need to go and like permanently fight. If you need to fight, you want to do things quickly. When you're playing these speedsters, the patience is about patience on the opportunities. But then you need to be fast when you go in. Like fast and wistful and like all in. Okay, this Cinder is just, I don't know what that play was. Using Scissor ult there is a bit trolling because we wanted to keep it if we don't need to thing. You see, and look, we're just death balling. It's basically becoming a big team fight. And who does that play into? It plays into Clefable. Oh, okay. We got it. Oh, no. All right. More chasing. Yep, okay, nice. Oh, uh-oh. We didn't get the combo. And meanwhile, this Urshifu is just scoring the entire game. 20 score again. Jump over the wall. Do we do our support? No, we're fine. The Cinderace doesn't like... Oh my, okay. Alright. Cinder runs away. What we want to do here is like we want to look at like, you know, how are we pushing advantages? What does this all achieve for us? And how can we do more in the game? So we've had the opportunity to score this. The Urshifu keeps scoring in the off lane. This is up in 14 seconds and we have no positioning, but this is up in 23 and we have positioning. What should we do? Well, we want to deny their farm, so we should definitely just keep playing around the middle of the map. That's okay. Losing Scissor there again is not really good. And now fighting for the bottom, as I said, like, look, we have no positioning. We're fully rotating. At this point, it's probably just better to stay top and try to push. We're very far ahead. And you see, we should go for that bees. You see, you can see the split-second decision-making and, like, the questioning of their own play. You should definitely go for those bees there. You know your level 13 is super. You know that you want to be super over-leveled and you want to be super far ahead. Go for the level 13. Try to get ahead. Try to make the big impact play. Because if you're going to this bottom Reggie, you're going to only get half a level. And they're probably not going to be able to fight you anyway or contest. Now let's see what happens. I bet you we get team wiped here, and this is what like maybe causes us a loss. Okay, they're just the blue. Urshifu is just full ripping it by itself. That guy comes out. Okay, it should be a free kill in this one. Oh no. Okay, and then they just Unite move on us. We have no Unite move because we used it to kill Cinderace for fun, and we got one shot by abilities. This is what I'm saying. It's like, you know, we shouldn't give up positioning and when we have a huge advantage. We gave up positioning into the top lane where they cannot enter, and we go into their territory where the Clefable's already here, and they're all walking through this area, and we're not able to kill Toon Mario. So, when we look at this play, yes, we could mechanically play it better. We should be able to one-shot Glaceon here. But when Glaceon has Unite move, we probably can even anyway. So what you want to do is if you're going to stand this bush, you have to wait until the committal is gone. Like, the patience on the entrance, and then quickness on the execution. Patience in the entrance, quickness in the execution. But it actually goes further. Take your farm. Level 13 is on here, and then top lane. Why do you need to interact with them? There is no, like, the multiple times in this game, you're interacting with team players that are going to be making the game more difficult for you. Characters like Clefable, characters like Trevenant, they're going to make the game more difficult, and you can see this level 11 Trevenant is getting very far ahead. Okay, let's keep watching. Oh, could Big Boy Pete steal it? No, it doesn't, and he just gets stuck there. And just look. Now this Toon Mario is starting to get ahead and starting to get more and more nuisance-like, and like we're actually losing the fight. Slugger finally Unite moves at 4-13, and doesn't get anyone for it, and we're actually going to lose everyone on our team. But Toon Mario goes to the 40 score instead. Losing the bot lane tower is very frustrating. Urshifu is just all over them. Uh-oh, this is not good. And then Cinder, he's just going to Unite move right off the gate. They break it anyway. There's two people fighting. Yeah, okay, this is not good. Like, look at, okay, we got this value take on the blue buff, but now look at like how the game is swung. All of one mistake. Take your bees, take your objective, and run with your advantages. If the enemy team isn't going to contest you, the enemy team isn't going to make amazing plays against you, you need to go and create the initiative in the game, which means you need to hit level 15, and you need to get ahead of your opponent. Okay, right, continue to watch. Right, we're chasing Glaceon. We know it doesn't have, yeah, it should be killable. Okay, we can, okay, here, I guess like another mechanic thing is you can dash into them and get the final auto attack off. We can even afford to Unite move there. Okay, yeah, nice Unite move. Ooh, nice to fight the boy. That was very good. Very good, nice play. Oh no, okay, that's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. We just target in front of him, look for the chain stun. Always the best answer. I played a bit of Zoroark on the mobile, so it's very achievable, I can tell you that. So we are late to top because our team just doesn't want it, and then also we were the only person there and we chose to fight. That's fine. We have a level 13 Cinder. Our Cinder's pretty big. We just need to make sure, yeah, okay, a little bit more waiting in that sense. Okay, I want to review this fight tactic, right? We can run ahead. Like, so imagine this. I'm opening the pen tool again. Watch this. Okay, great, it opened. Instead of going in there, and like into here, into the Clefable tree that was surviving, what if we ran ahead and got a further positioning? Our team doesn't need help. We're 3v2 and it's tanks. If we ran ahead get further positioning, we could probably take Toon Mario out before he even joins the fight. That's something I would like look to consider as something like a different type of play. We're sort of waiting and, oh, okay, can we get a good angle? So, once again, if you have the option to start with Shadow Claw, knock up into the feint attack backwards, you're going to get a better angle, you're going to get better entrance, and it's going to be better for you. Now we missed the combo because we started with that move. Just go in with Shadow Claw, go in! Okay, it's a spam. Nice, very good, very good, very good. Like, of course, definitely we can improve our mechanics. It can get it faster and cleaner and better, but it's getting there. Like, you know, this is okay. We're sort of, you can be confident when you play Zoroark, you know? Go for it, and if you die, you die. You know, it is what it is. C'est la vie, you need to live life. Okay, we just take blue buff. Okay, we should take one more piece of farm for level 14. Going bottom is fine as well. You get this Reggie buff, it should be fine. But going into Ray, we're missing the Eldegoss Unite move, which should come back soon. And the other thing that we really want to worry about? No, nothing. Well, honestly, this is a good fight. How do we want to approach a Ray? So this is something I want to, like, at least like promote more players to think about. How do we do this Ray fight? So we're thinking about right now, we're level 14. Our Cinder is level 14. Our Scissor is useless and weak. So we need Scissor to go in first and tank stuff. Slobber to catch people in Cinder. So what's your job, Zoroark? We can probably get the Eldegoss to come into over here. We want to just float around this bush, or even this top side. What you want to do is you want to prevent the game from getting too crowded, which is, with the crowding in this case, is like when players just start crowding around this area, or when players crowd around this area. You don't want to crowd here. Go split up, and then like try to alternate yourselves between these two locations I marked on the map. Let's see how it plays out. The goal, yeah, okay, nice waiting. Okay, we were a bit aggressive there. Remember, look for your flanks, take your time. Okay, the Clefable jumps here. More people have jumped here. And then, oh, right into their whole team. And this is not good, you're going to die here. Yep, alright. Who can tell me in chat why I died? Right away, what do you need to do? Who's the only person in the team you cannot get stuck into? It's Trevenant plus Clef. And that's what happened. Trevenant Clef completely kills, and there's no... We also have Illusion up. Be more patient on the fight. Just because they come to you doesn't mean you need to kill them. You can be next to someone and not attack them. It's all about the patience in this sense. And now the whole game is down to Cinder to carry. And let's look at Cinder. Cinder's level 14. Is it possible? Slightly. But they haven't used Unite moves. Except Glaceon. And Glaceon's going to one-shot them because Glaceon's OP. Now, we lose one guy, and then Urshifu's all over Cinderace. Cinderace is melee tanking, and it's all over. This game is lost. They have so much rip. They don't have much secure, but it doesn't matter because everyone's dead for 7 years. The reason this fight went so poorly is because we're letting their ball up. And basically, Scissor's useless, and Cinderace needs lots of space. So you need to let Slowbro play his game, and then you can come in. But you need to know that you need to engage on valuable targets. You've been doing a lot of the diving onto Glaceon and Cinderace the whole game, and so when you stop that, the pressure on those two players, they can just go crazy. So you need to make sure, take your time, take your angles, and pick better fights. You don't need to fight because they're in front of you. You fight when you're in a better situation. I like the no surrender vote, you know? There's a bit of gumption there, but alas, there's not much you can do in this case. They are ahead. They're in the stronger position. It is what it is. You have to accept that once they take you down, they're probably going to win the game. And it's been unfortunate. Let's just see. Maybe we can get some good damage numbers at least. But, look, we probably could have won this game. But at the same time, it was quite unfortunate how it all played out. Realistically, what I would like you to think about and try to do in future is thinking about, you know, how to engage, when to engage, and the execution of the engage. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is my first time doing a user review, and we'll be doing more in the future. So I hope you're all excited. I'll see you in the next gameplay. Bye-bye. Oh, don't forget to like, sub, and comment. I also forgot that. I'm so troll. Have a good day.